Yeah, this is my kitchen. This is my happy place. And this is where my love is.
Yeah.
I love my kitchen.
You love
I
the
love
kitchen.
it, yeah.
And you're so organized. Like, look, like, if you're so organized.
Yes, and this is my antique
Swear.
collection.
What's happening up there?
And, yeah, it's my antique
Oma's.
collection.
Okay.
You know, I'm an Oma now, so this is an antique collection.
Okay.
It's coming back from maybe 1995, my tin collection.
Of
And
all
you
the
don't
stuff
get-
you've bought.
And you don't get them
You
anymore.
don't get them anymore. Oma's biscuits.
Yes, you don't get them
Candles,
anymore.
I mean,
And then I also have some house rules, but nobody pays attention. These are my house rules.
Okay, let's see 'em.
Yes,
Hug
it says,
often, okay?
House rules: hug often,
Yeah.
be nice and play fair,
Nice.
help each other,
Okay.
use your manners, do your best, forgive quickly, be generous, kind words, try new things, laugh every day, respect others, be yourself, and never give up.
Nice. It just sums up who you are.
Yes, and I need the scissors all the time in the kitchen.
Yeah. Gotta
So
chop
even to
stuff.
cut people's mouths when they talk. I really love you. Love her so much.
Yeah.
And then the spices to start
Yeah.
doing its thing now. But I know because it's chicken and prawn, it wouldn't take long to cook.
Yeah.
You know, so once
Unlike
this, is,
beef,
this
yeah.
is just starting to cook up, we're gonna start adding in some of our onion.
Okay.
It needed to get hot. We're gonna add in some of our onion, our cinnamon sticks. All the smells will come through, and then we're gonna be busy with our star anise.
When did you fall in love with the kitchen? Because I think as women you kind of have a journey when it comes to a kitchen. You know, first you are taught that you belong in the kitchen, then you define that, and you have a love-hate relationship, and then you start to embrace the reason why a woman should be.
Yeah, you know, I come from a home
Yeah.
where my mom was a class grade 3 graduate
Okay.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And all she said to us was, you got to learn to cook.
Yeah.
You know, got to learn to cook because that's the only way one survives. And I love my wooden spoon.
Yeah.
So mom was the cook, the baker, the everything.
Yeah.
Thereafter, my second sister, because my older one was married,
Yeah.
my second sister took over in the kitchen,
Yeah.
in the house, in the everything. So I call her the prosecutor, the lawyer,
Yeah.
the magistrate, the know-it-all. Unfortunately, years ago, she's passed on
Yeah.
due to cancer.
Oh.
But yes, the show still goes on.
Yeah.
But I then was married to my first divorced man. And I just knew that I had to cook because he needed his food, he loved his food.
What age did you get married?
21.
That's young.
Very young because I felt pregnant.
Yeah. So it was back in the days. It had to be like
No, well, it wasn't that there was no other way, but he said, don't marry you, you know. So yeah, but that didn't last because I think I was already my own person.
at that time.
So it lasted only for 6 years.
Okay.
And then I came home.
tried.
Yes, I tried. I was married in Maritzburg and I tried. It didn't work out. It wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
And I came to Escort and I started my first divorced job as a divorced woman, should I say, at National Breeding out in Loskop.
Okay.
I worked there as first a dispatch clerk, sealing the boxes with. They did laces and tapes and stuff for the boats on the ship. You know, the big boats, the big ties.
Yeah.
So all braiding. They did all braiding. I worked there. And then from there, at that place, I got a promotion to a buyer for the company.
Okay.
And then there was other jobs advertised and I applied for it and I got a job with Mr. Moore. What was that place? Ugly place. Okay, I won't remember the name for now.
Mm.
So much time is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, my spices have been mixed. I'm going to add it into the pot and let it cook up a bit.
Yeah.
In here, there's a bit of yogurt.
Yes.
And there's yogurt in there.
For the chicken.
Yeah, there's yogurt in there to help soften meat.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's poultry, whether it's mutton, beef. And we don't do pork, put it in. We don't do pork because we're Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to let this cook for a few minutes.
Okay.
Got to cover this because our flies are always visiting.
Yeah.
Put this there, baby. Our kitchen's not very up to date because it's a home.
Yeah. It happens.
Okay.
Life happens here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I then left there and I worked for Nepinet. Nepinet did clothing. So I was a salaries clerk there.
Okay.
I was a salaries clerk for Nepinet in Escott and 11 factories in the Peters in Ladysmith, one in Hammersdale. So I did all their salaries.
Okay.
And then I kept applying at the municipality 10 times. And then the 11th time, I got the job.
Wow.
I didn't stop trying.
Yeah.
And then I got taken in as a temp, come and go, but I took it.
Yeah.
And then from there, God bless this lady, Mrs. Becker.
Mm.
She liked me, and there was an interview that afternoon. I was called in, and I got the job.
Nice.
So then I got the job in her section as a as a costume clerk, which was fine.
Yeah.
I'm there now. And I had this one guy called Harold O'Brien, and he said, hey, you like walking all over. Now, he knew me. He said, you like walking all over. Walk with even empty files, just walk with it. So when they stop you, they're going to know you were somewhere working.
Mm.
Because at that time, the municipality, the management are very, very
Strict.
very. We had carpets all over, and you could hear a pin drop on a carpet. That's how silent it used to be.
Mm.
So I had a chance to work when it was still the white regime.
Mm.
Somehow they liked me.
Yeah.
A few
There
didn't.
weren't many
Non-white.
non-white. Yeah.
And the non-whites that were there were the hard workers, like with the
Yes.
spade and shovel and all of
Yes,
that.
yeah.
My father was also part of it before
Yeah.
we were young kids, you know. So
Yeah.
Harold O'Brien taught me a lot.
Mm.
He taught me a lot. He taught me to love what I do at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he acted as a brother, you know, gentleman brother, together with Mr. Bandu.
Mm.
Then in 1995, there's a job advertised at traffic for a law enforcement clerk, and I thought, you know what, I can do this thing.
Mm.
So I applied for it internally. We're lucky that we could do it internally. And I think nobody else applied, and I went for this application, for this interview. And we had a HR manager called Mr. Mafu.
Mm.
Oh, and his Zulu was so high, I fanagaloed him one way. And then we had Mr. Vermaak and Mr. Erasmus, the head of our section, speaking Afrikaans, and I really fanagaloed the Afrikaans too.
Mm.
And my English, well, it was very good because I'm an English-speaking person, you know.
Yeah.
I do speak my own religion when I have to with the grannies, but sometimes I even say Zuma, Wena, Lapa, and all that, so grannies don't know what I'm even thinking about. So yes, I've come a long, long way. And then at
Your own
traffic,
grannies, I have it.
and at traffic,
Yeah.
I worked as a law enforcement clerk
Mm.
to do with traffic work.
Yeah.
And then from there, my one boss told me, steal. And I thought, what you mean? He said, steal with your eyes.
Yeah.
Go and stand next to somebody and watch what they're doing.
Yes.
No one's going to train you here.
Yeah.
So I was stealing all the time.
Yes.
Finish my work, I'll run to the offices and I'm stealing, standing next to them, questioning, sometimes helping them,
Yes.
staple this and do that.
Yes.
And finally, there was a lady who went in for an immediate op. So the lady she was from the MLB section, Motor License Bureau section. So the lady from the DLTC, the driver's license section, needed to go and work on there. Now they had nobody. I said, no, I can do it. I can do it. Call Maritzburg, get my password, and I started doing it. And they said, how do you do this? Because you're still doing this. I should take that work home at night. and do that at night. Law enforcement, make sure that all of that is done, because there was no capturing on the system. It was handwriting.
Okay.
I have files, and I've got it to show at my function. I must lay it out. And there